It's a really nice day and the snow melted quite a bit, so I figured I'd go out streamer fishing for a bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and test a pattern that I went ahead and revised. This is my Whitey's Revenge with a little bit of revisions on it, so I'm gonna see how it swims and if it catches fish compared to the original. So we'll see what happens. I'll check back with you in a bit. Whitey's Revenge wasn't really getting any fish to move, so I went ahead and switched over to Disco Stew just to see what would happen. Well, I will say right now that I honestly really hope that Montana Fly Company accepts my streamer submission for commercial tying, basically, in production, because it never fails. It's a cloudy day, partly sunny, and there it is again, Disco Stew, with this little itty bitty brown trout barely in pre-spawn. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty good for a streamer that was invented. So I'm gonna get him unhooked. I'll see you guys later. You wouldn't think it for a partly cloudy day, but in all honesty, again. And it was on the Silver Disco Stew, just like that. Another nice little brown trout. So I'm gonna let this one go. I'll see you guys later. And just like that, another one. Not even 400 yards of river. And there we go again on Disco Stew. Nice, beautiful brown. So I'm gonna let this one go. I'll see you guys later. It's always a good day when you go fishing and you realize there's something in the water that just doesn't look right. It was right on the shore, so I figured I'd grab it, but hey, duck season. So I scored this thing out of the water, which was kind of cool. I got it out of this pool right here. It was stuck up about 3 feet off the shoreline, and that weight was wedged up underneath some big rock or something like that. So now I got myself a false duck in case I ever want to go duck hunting. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this with me. So if anybody lost this that sees this video, well, if you can get a hold of me, then I'll give it back. But I'm not going to go out of my way, because after all, when you find stuff in the river, it's almost finders keepers. So I'll see you guys later. I'm going to keep fishing. You know, I love it when you're out fishing and people actually put signs like this up thinking that this is actually like a law. So I want you to read that. Okay? So, high water mark for angler access is determined by historic high water, not current high water of any given year. So, historic is the highest point the river has ever reached in flood stage, okay? So you have to go by the historic record. A lot of people like to do that to try and, you know, tell people that they can't access certain parts of the river. But if you actually look it up, there is a stream access law in the state of Montana that says any land, private or not, can be accessed along the river for stream access. Now, that doesn't give you the right to walk through somebody's property from roadside to get to the river. But if you're already on the river and you have to climb up on the bank to get through their property to get to a certain point, it's not illegal. As a matter of fact, you can walk as long as you need to be able to re-access the stream that you came from. So signs like that are a joke. Figured I'd just let you know, because most people don't even know the laws, especially in the state I'm in. All right, so you guys take care. I'll see you later. Well, I just figured I didn't want to leave you hanging, so I might as well wrap up the video. There are a lot of laws in the state of Montana when it comes to river access that a lot of people are gapping, and it's a shame because a lot of people are getting away with trying to tell people they can't do certain things in the state. But at least I know my laws. Now, as far as testing streamers, I've still got a long way to go, and I'm really happy that Disco Stew does as well as it does. But as you can see, virtually every single streamer in this box is my design, and I haven't even had a chance to test every single one of them. About half of this box I've had a chance to test, and then on top of that, I've also got these guys right here. Now, fly tying does become a little bit of an addiction, so you end up doing stuff like this once you get all your material. So make sure you manage it just right. There's only half of this box that's my stuff and none of it's tested, and then it's the same thing with this one. This one is actually a little bit more my patterns, and I haven't had a chance to test any of these either. So hopefully next year I'll be able to test them all. But half of them have to be tested on my boat and on different rivers, so we'll see what happens next year. As far as streamer fishing goes this year, literally I have another month and a half, and then that's it. It's time to get onto the winter schedule. So you guys take care. I'll see you next time. Hit the like button on the video if you liked anything about it. Hit that subscribe button if you're interested, considering I do all kinds of different content. Share it with a friend, and don't forget your notification bell, all right? I'll see you guys later, and I'll put up some more tying videos on some of these over the winter if you're interested.